Okay, some of you asked me how to use Metasploit from a command line, so we're just going to do a couple easy activities. So what we'll do is launch the console. So just go to a command line and type msf console. So I want you to get a feel for this because it takes a while, okay? And I wish it didn't take a while, but in order to get this thing going, it takes a while. So you have to be a little patient. But if it runs, eventually it'll come up and give us a neat little Metasploit drawings and things. So when in doing this, you have to remember that you're going to be using the Windows command line and also the Linux command line and also the Metasploit framework commands, and you're also going to be using the remote interpreter tool that's built in. Okay, there we go. And that took almost a minute and a half to launch that. So I have a couple of machines up, and as you guys know, that makes it take a long time because it uses a lot of resources. First one we're going to do is we're going to use this against the Metasploitable image that we have. So now what we can do is we can use the tab. We just type in AUX and then tab, and it'll fill us in the rest, and that's kind of good because that tells us if we're in the right path or not. And once we hit enter, it's going to change the command line so you can see that. Okay, so now we're in this exploit. If we don't know what to do here, we can do show options to kind of give us a feel for what we can possibly do. That cuts off a little bit of it, but if we scroll up, we'll see that it has name, which is cut off, current setting, whether it's required or not. And it tells you about the various options you can run from there. You guys can probably see it better like this. So yeah, name, what the current setting is, whether it's required, and what it does. So let's go ahead and set the TAC machine up. We'll call this set R host, remote host, and mine is 192.168.1.73. And I happen to know the username and password on this one, so set username, it's MSF admin, set password, MSF admin. So it should be the same for yours Metasploitable unless you change the password. So now we just type run and see if it runs. Okay, didn't like that. I think I need an S in this. Okay, so looks like that completed. Let's do a sessions command. And we can interact with session 1 there. So we'll type a -I with the number 1. So I think that actually should be sessions. dash I1 there. I think that might be right because it wouldn't give me that screen that looks like it's working. So we do print working directory. Okay, so yeah, this is the remote machine, and then we could do a process command, something like that. The listing. Aha! Whoa! Look at that. We have something vulnerable in there. Cat secret.txt. I think I'm spelling secret wrong. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, that is kind of an old flag file, so I apologize for that. Okay, so let's exit out of here. See if we can do the same thing. Okay, and then exit again. Well, wait, do we want to exit again? Yeah, well, let's exit again. We're going to start in SF console. Now, this might not take as long. Hopefully it doesn't take as long. I'm rooting it for it taking a lot less time this time. So we'll see. We are continuing with the want to do the pass the hash attack, and you know what would help is if you're in this course, go ahead and start researching pass the hash a little bit. And the way this is, I mean, as you guys know, we're just kind of starting out with the basic stuff. That they have to misconfigure some things or something like that, or not have the current patches for us to hack into their machines. But on Active Directory, it's a whole different ball of wax because they have that pass the hash vulnerability. And if you can dump the hashes and passwords, you don't need to crack the passwords because on Active Directory it takes a hash instead of the password. So it's pretty good. And it doesn't require them to be just totally wide open to take advantage of it like some of these other ones. So, but what's taking us a while is I got a new computer coming that hopefully will have more resources because you have to run a whole Active Directory to do this. So, and I've not done it that much on just a virtual machine. But it's well worth doing, so go ahead and get started on it, doing a little background research on it. Okay, we want to use, we could type in here, use exploit. Good, and it'll, it did the automatic tab insertion there. Should work with Windows. As you get closer and closer to where you're going, it wants more and more information as you get further and further down here. SMB, let's see, we need MS 08-067. Let's see if it'll autocomplete from there. Yeah, oh, okay, good. That makes me feel good. Or maybe it'll work. Okay. So, okay, now we need to set our host, and I believe my machine is 192.168.1.45. Yours will be different, of course. Okay, now if we just hit run, this might work. Let's see. When you do so yeah, it drops us right into Meta Interpreter, which is amazing. So we could type print word. Now it's kind of weird using this. Of course, my dog can't let me finish recording here. I'm gonna throw my wife's dog out of my 3-story building here. Hey, be quiet. Now it's kind of odd on this. What I was going to say is it's kind of odd because you can't do some of the commands because you're in Metinterpreter. But you're on a Windows box, I know. But it lists things kind of like you're in a Linux box. Now, you can see you have your flag files in there from the Windows stuff, so you know you're on a Windows box. Oh, and then plus it has a Windows directory, which that's a dead giveaway. Hey, we're in Kali Linux, and we just attacked a Metasploitable, and now we have a Windows directory. So I think we all agree we're on that Windows box. Oh, I'm gonna strangle that little dog. You know, if my wife didn't make like $50 gazillion for each puppy that dog has, I would definitely. It would definitely be a lot different around here. If you can get a little dog that doesn't have any defects, you can make so much money. They sell for so much. It's unbelievable. Okay, so we'll see if we can get that flag file out there. I don't think let's just try cat secrets. My blood pressure's high with that little dog going off on me like that. Let's see. We don't do cat. What can we do? We could do type. The Windows command for this. Will it know this? I do not think it will, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? We changed directors, I bet. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's do cat secrets.txt. Ha ha ha! See? Just when you thought I was incapable of it because of my rage for my little dog. See, you could do this when you're mad at stuff. You don't have to, it doesn't take any special talent or anything. Okay, real good. So yeah, we hacked using the command line. And like I said, I mean, you got to keep in mind that, you know, you're using the tools, you're using Linux operating system, you're using Windows operating system command lines, you're using Metasploit command lines, and you're using Metinterpreter command lines. So it can get a little squirrely, but it shows that even a person of average intelligence, myself here, can do this. So, ow, get off me! Dang it! I scraped my leg today, bike riding, so she wants to. I guess that scab material tastes really good, so she's going crazy on my scab here. Ah, there we go. Okay, thanks for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it.